This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Mohamed Kamara, sleeper pick, and why the Eagles should draft him. Also, we got to talk about Isaiah Rodgers. I think he's going to be reinstated faster than what we think. And lastly, Dak Prescott seemed like an unhappy guy in Dallas. Will he be gone? Will Dallas do the rebuild? But let's get straight into it. All right, so let's get straight into the topics. Let's talk about Isaiah Rodgers first. Isaiah Rodgers look like he's going to be reinstated, right? As you see this video playing as I talk, he dropped this video on Instagram yesterday night or so, saying his farewell to the Indianapolis Colts. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he dropped a farewell to the Indianapolis Colts when he first signed to the Eagles. We all knew he was suspended indefinitely. Maybe he knows something like, look, I'm going to be playing soon. Let me say my farewell to the Colts. And this Eagles journey is about to start soon. So this is a really good sign. He's back on Instagram after deactivating. Maybe he was frustrated on the news he got about him not being reinstated and he knew his name wasn't on the list. But now dropping videos like this lets me know he might be reinstated soon. And I can't wait. Again, sleeper dude. A lot of people forgetting about him. To me, he's established. He showed a lot in this league. He was one of the highest graded corners. He's going to ball out in Philly. He's going to be a fan favorite. I'm telling you. The dude is a beast. Gonna love him on special teams. Gonna love him as a defensive back. Play with a lot of heart. I can't wait to see this dude in Kelly green, midnight green, and the all blacks, the white and greens. I just can't wait to see him in the Philly uniform. No offense to the Colts. I'm sick of seeing him in the Colts uniform. He's an Eagle now. He's an Eagle now. I need to see him in the Eagles uniform. Eagles working out or something. I need to see him posted on the Eagles Instagram page, man. But Isaiah Rodgers, telling you, he's one of those gems a lot of people forgetting about. But speaking of gems, let's talk about Mohamed Kamara. Now, let me preface this, y'all. I gotta preface this. I got a confession to make of Mohamed Kamara. He's from Newark, New Jersey. If you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, you know I'm from there. Like, people from Newark got a special place in my heart. Not only that, not only he's from North Jersey and Newark, New Jersey, we grew up in the same neighborhood. If you know, you know. We grew up in the same neighborhood. It was a lot. I mean, it was the roughest of the rough. And to make it out, to go to college 4 years and possibly go to the NFL, that's a big thing, especially in our community. Went to the same high school. Obviously, I graduated. I'm like 6 years older than Alvin Kamara. I'm sorry, Mohamed Kamara. I'm like 7 years older than him. Remember, he was just a little kid running around in the neighborhood. But to see him grow up, he's going to the NFL. Almost there, about to achieve that goal that a lot of people from the neighborhood wanted to achieve. I gotta salute him. So I say that to say this. I'm biased. And yes, I want the Eagles to draft him. All right, so let's get into the facts about Mohamed Kamara. The negatives a little bit. He is undersized. He's 6'1", just under 250, which can be really small for edge rusher, especially going into the NFL. That was one of his knocks, actually. Like, is he big enough to, be a top edge guy? We don't know. But the facts do state he was third in sacks in the college football league, right? Third in sacks. And let's just go over some numbers. All right. So one of those guys is Colorado State edge Mohamed Kamara. Finished 2023 with 56 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, and 13 sacks. That's really good. These are the facts. Also, Combine 6'1", like I said, under 250 pounds, 248, 40-yard dash, 4.5, which is really good. That's really fast coming off the edge. His board jump 10.3, and he put up 23 reps. So he's one of those sleeper guys, that could go third, fourth, and I won't be surprised if the Eagles jump all over this. Now, I think like a week ago, he had a private workout with our defensive line coach, Jeremiah Wishburn, I believe. So if we get him, of course, Nork is going to throw a celebration and we're going to go crazy. Even though I'm not there no more, obviously he's not there no more, but Nork is going to be extremely happy when he get drafted, no matter what team it is. But I'm really hoping it's the Eagles. And I'm telling you, he might be a developmental piece if we decide to get him. But I'm telling you, he play with motor. Kid is hungry. Kid is going to work. He's going to do his thing. That's what we do. North Jersey pride, man. If he come to Philly, I'm telling you, he's going to be different. He's going to be different, man. Now that's the bias that's coming out of me. Of course, again, he got some development to do, but I believe he's going to be different, man. He's going to be one of those dudes like, man, if we had to, redraft, he's going to be top notch. I'm telling you. But shout out to Mohamed Kamara, man. Shout out to Mohamed, man. Doing this thing. Definitely doing this thing. But let's talk about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, he seemed a little angry in his recent press conference, but let me play this clip for you guys.
I don't have any fears.
So you believe you'll be here forever playing based on your conversations with Jerry?
I'm not going to say I fear being here or not. I don't fear either situation, to be candid with you. I love this game and love to play and love to better myself as a player and my teammates around me. Right now it's with the Dallas Cowboys. It's where I want to be, and that's where I am, and that's the focus. And after the season, we'll see where we're at, and if the future holds that, then if not, we'll go from there.
Does it sound like a guy that want to stay in Dallas? Yeah, he's trying to say the right words here and there, but he's coming off a little upset. He's coming off a little mad. Like, well, I love the game. If I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, I'm not. But something like that. I love the game. Dallas is just some deep stuff. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Dak Prescott because at some point, he got to get you over the hump. And he's not getting them over the hump. So this is something I possibly agree with Jerry with if he decides to get rid of Dak Prescott, because I think Dak Prescott hit his ceiling. He's going to get you 12, 13 wins. But when it's time to win in that playoff game, when it's time to take your team to the next level, I don't think he got it. Now, do I think Trey Lance is the answer for them? Absolutely not. But Dallas, they going through some stuff because you still want to keep CeeDee Lamb. You still want to keep, of course, Micah Parsons. And I just don't know how it worked. I don't know how it's going to work out because obviously they don't know how to work the cap. They don't want to hire anybody that know how to work the cap. So they might be in cap hell, might have to let Dak Prescott walk. And Dallas is in some deep stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas sucked the following year. Now, as an Eagles fan, would I be happy? Absolutely. But I wouldn't be surprised. Try to get, a high draft pick. Maybe they want the guy out of Colorado, Deion Sanders' son. I don't know why his name not coming to my head. I think it's Shador Sanders. Maybe they want him, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Dak. He seemed like a guy that's really upset, bad enough they didn't do anything in free agency, and he's taking the blame, Dak Prescott, because the money he earned, which I believe is wrong. And best of luck to Dallas, I guess. But as an Eagles fan, I am celebrating. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Isaiah Rodgers, will he be back soon? I hope so. We need this guy back on the roster. We need this guy getting in football shape. We need him working out with the team. Also, Mohamed Kamara. I know we've been talking about first-round picks, second-round picks here and there. Knowing we need linebackers, cornerbacks, this and that. But Mohamed Kamara is one of those dudes we can steal. I will say that. We could definitely steal. And Dak Prescott, how we feeling about that? We probably rejoicing and celebrating, right? But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm up.